The famine was severe, and when the grain that Israel's sons brought back from Egypt was gone, their father said to them,
"Go again and buy us some food."
But Judah said to him,
The man expressly warned us, "You will not see my face unless your youngest brother is with you. If you send our brother with us, we will go down and buy you food. But if you will not send him, we will not go down."
Why did you bring me such trouble by telling the man you had another brother?
The man kept questioning us about ourselves and our family. "Is your father still alive? And do you have another brother?" And we answered him according to his questions. How were we to know he would say, "Bring your brother down"?
Then Judah said to Israel his father,
"Send the boy with me, and we will go that we may live and not die. I will guarantee his safety. You can hold me responsible. If I fail to bring him back to you, let me bear the blame forever. If we had not delayed, we would have been there twice by now."
If it must be like this, then take the best products in the land and bring the man a gift, some honey, spices, and myrrh, and nuts. And take twice the amount of money with you and return the money that came back with you in your packs. It could have been an oversight. Take your brother as well and go again to the man. May God Almighty give you favor in the man's sight so that he will release your brother and Benjamin. As for me, if I must lose my children, then I will lose them."
After listening to the instructions of their father Israel, the men took the gift, doubled the money, and along with Benjamin, went down to Egypt and stood before Joseph. When Joseph saw Benjamin with them, he said to his household manager,
"Take the men inside the house, slaughter an animal, and prepare the meal, for these men will dine with me at noon."
When the men came to Joseph's house, they became fearful and said,
It is because of the money that was placed in our packs. He may use it as an excuse to attack us, take us as slaves, and seize our donkeys."
As they approached the entrance to Joseph's house, they said to the manager,
"Please, my lord, the first time we came down to buy food, but when we came to our place of lodging, we opened our packs, and there inside was each man's money in full. We have brought it back with us, along with more money to buy food. We do not know who put the money in our packs."
But the manager replied,
"Do not be afraid. I was the one who received your money. Your God and the God of your father put treasure in your packs."
Then he brought Simeon out to them, and brought them all into Joseph's house. He gave them water to wash their feet, and he provided food for their donkeys. Then the men prepared their gift for Joseph's arrival at noon, for they had heard that they were going to eat a meal there. When Joseph arrived home, they went into the house and presented him with the gift they had brought with them, and bowed before him. Joseph asked them how they were, and inquired,
"Is your father well, the old man of whom you spoke? Is he still alive?"
Our father, your servant, is well. He is still alive.
As they bowed their heads in respect, Joseph looked up and saw Benjamin, his brother, his mother's son, and said,
"Is this your youngest brother of whom you spoke? May God be gracious to you, my son."
Then Joseph hurried out of the room because his feelings for his brother were so strong that he wanted to cry. He went into his chamber, and there he wept. After washing his face and regaining control, he came out and gave the order to serve the meal. They served Joseph by himself, the brothers by themselves, and the Egyptians that were included at the meal by themselves. This is because the Egyptians do not eat with the Hebrews. It is an abomination for the Egyptians to do so. And the brothers sat before Joseph, the firstborn in the place of honor, and the youngest according to his youth. And the men looked at one another in amazement. Each was given his serving, but Benjamin's portion was 5 times as large as any of the others. And they drank and enjoyed themselves.
And he lifted up his eyes and saw his brother Benjamin, his mother's son, and said, "Is this your youngest brother of whom you spoke to me? God be gracious to you, my son." Then Joseph hurried out, for his compassion grew warm for his brother, and he sought a place to weep, and he entered his chamber and wept there. Genesis chapter 43, verses 29 to 30.